Let's talk about the other essential tool when working with JavaScript on the web, your browser. We're going to talk about the intersection between browsers and their various developer tools. That is, the tools that help you see what's happening with JavaScript and other web technologies on the pages. The first thing I want to say is, for now, just pick one. I'm going to give you several options, but really, any web browser that you're using right now probably has some tools built in. And you can just use whatever you're comfortable with. As you progress and get into professional work, becoming at least passingly familiar with all of them will help you, but to start, one is fine. In this course, I'll be using Firefox a lot. It's available on every platform and has web developer tools built right in. Here in the Tools menu, there is a web developer item, and I can choose Toggle Tools to open them up. The key command for them is Command-Option-I on macOS or Control-Shift-I on Windows. I can toggle them on and off. There are also several pre-release versions of Firefox you can download if you're curious about what's coming next for this browser, both as a user and as a developer. Google Chrome is available for every platform as well and has excellent developer tools. Those are available in the View menu under Developer, Developer Tools. The key command is the same, Command-Option-I or Control-Shift-I. There's a developer version of Chrome which is called Chrome Canary. If you get really interested in JavaScript and want to keep up with the very latest features or see what's coming down the pipeline for future releases of Chrome in terms of its developer tools, you can get a hold of Chrome Canary and take a look. But generally speaking, for everyday work, regular Chrome is great. For Mac users, you have the Web Inspector built right into Safari. It takes a little bit of work to enable. What I need to do is open Safari's Preferences, and then in the Advanced tab, I need to show the Develop menu in the menu bar. Having done so, in this new Develop menu, I have the Web Inspector right here. That's what Safari calls its developer tools, the Web Inspector. The key command to open them is exactly the same as the others. The bleeding edge version of Safari is called the Safari Technology Preview, and this is a very nicely packaged way for you to see what's coming up in upcoming versions of Safari. It's actively developed, getting releases all the time. You have to have a relatively recent version of macOS to run it, but if you do, it's an available option. And then finally, if you're a Windows user on Edge or Internet Explorer, I hope not, but it's possible, the tools are either called the F12 Developer Tools or simply Developer Tools, so named because you can hit the F12 key on your keyboard to make them come up. In Edge, they also use the same standard keyboard shortcut most other Windows browsers use, Control-Shift-I. You can also find them in the Edge menu under More Tools, Developer Tools. Microsoft offers this Insiders channel where you can download a beta version of Edge. As of this recording, they're in the process of replacing the innards of Edge, basing it on Chromium just like Google Chrome. So this might have changed, but the developer tools are available in the same way in that new version as well. As you start to work with JavaScript, you're going to spend a lot of time looking in the JavaScript console for errors and other information. And all of these browsers offer some very rich tools for taking apart your web pages and figuring out how to work with them. I strongly recommend that you start to get familiar with the tools that are built into your favorite browser.